I'm not even gonna do. I will refuse to do the call. It's a great idea too. Better work after all this.
Watch us explode after.
Thank you for calling Dave to one of our client relations specialists.
Yeah.
Otherwise, please hold the line for...
Did you press 1?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Speak to a human being on the phone.
Sorry, our human relations.
Well, Office of David.
Hey, how are you? My name is Jim. Sorry for if my phone was being weird, but I've been trying to get a hold of somebody all night, and you guys are the only people that are open right now, so that's awesome. What time do you guys close?
The main office actually steps out at 6 p.m. How may I help you?
Okay, I was wondering if you could let me know if you guys are good. Like, not that was a weird question. If you guys would be able to help with a problem me and my friend are having, so maybe I could give you the legal situation we're kind of in. You could tell me, like, if you guys handle that type of stuff.
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is my friend. I don't know. We'll call him Buddy. Say hi.
Hey, what's going on?
It's my friend.
Hello.
We've been good friends for a while, but we have this issue, and we need like a treaty in place, kind of like the opposite of a restraining order, but just like a treaty between us. Just, I can get into more details, but I was wondering if you guys kind of do that stuff where just something where he says, I'm going to do A, B, C, and I say I'm going to do A, B, C. We're not business partners, just friends.
Just like a legal agreement, you know?
Yeah, I'm not good with words, as you can tell. So I was wondering if you guys could just... What?
Certainly. And just to verify, is this in regards to the matter in New York?
What?
Is this matter in New York?
It could be, yeah. I'd like this matter to be covered pretty much everywhere, because what's been going on is me and him date girls frequently, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but that's what we do, and we keep running into this issue where just either it's an accident on purpose, or we're mad at each other, or if the Jets lose, we end up sleeping with each other's girlfriends, and it's pissing us off and it's ruining our friendship. So we want a lawyer to put a treaty in place saying that we won't do that, because I don't trust him.
Of course. Now, I do just have to verify, though, but do you currently live in the state of New York?
Yes.
Perfect.
And he does too.
Right.
You could imagine my horror. Like, I wake up and I'm like, that's not Buddy, that's his girlfriend. And he's like, dude, what are you doing with my girlfriend? And I'm like, well, obviously she's naked. And like, we get into a fight and
it's gotten pretty violent in the past, but we're trying to just come to some sort of peaceful
we beat each other,
resolution.
not the women, to be clear.
Right.
Because that's wrong.
Sure. Certainly. Let's see. At this time, Jim, I actually don't have my attorney available.
Ah! Damn it!
But I'll probably return.
We're having people over tonight. How would you recommend we do this? Do you think we could do this without a lawyer, maybe?
Do
I'm
some
not
sort of
certain
verbal
if
contract,
I have
maybe?
So how would I say, like,
not-
I, Jim, declare to not insert my thing into your bitch's thing?
Right. And then I would agree to the same. But with his bitches and not mine.
And your thing. And,
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Would that work, or do you think we need a lawyer? Do you think we need a lawyer, ma'am?
I'm not too certain of those details. I'm just a receptionist. I don't have...
Oh,
any
you're much more than that.
background.
People say that all the time. You seem like a very intelligent woman. Now, let me throw this question at you personally. If you were over somebody's house and he had a guy roommate, would you want, we'll call it a no-bang treaty, would you want them to have a no-bang treaty in place?
Correct.
Oh, you would? Okay. Whew. That's good.
See, I was telling you, I feel like everybody's sort of on the same level here of agreement. We just need it to be legal,
How much do you think something that would cost? Do they do like by the hour, by the word? Because we could do this like 50 words or less.
Certainly. So the prices of this would be discussed with the attorney himself, because all cases are different. So that would be discussed during the consultation.
Now, has the attorney worked on a case similar to this before, so we can set a sort of price point from there?
I would have to go ahead and get a message back and have the attorney return your call.
Let me ask this, ma'am. Cool, wonderful. So you were saying that if you were visiting, let's just hypothetically say our place, Shoddy Harp, if she ever comes over, you said that you would want a no bang treaty in place, correct?
Yes, if it came down to that matter, if it was that serious, then yes.
Okay, so you wouldn't feel alarmed. You would feel safe if like you went into a male's bedroom. Let's just say you went into my buddy's bedroom and I said, "Oh no, keep your shirt on, person, because right here, mounted to the wall on a plaque, is a no bang treaty." You'd be totally cool with that. I'm trying to make this as mainstream as possible, I guess, because I don't want to freak anybody out.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Yeah.
No, but also though, let me ask if you had some sort of like, you know, let's say you had somebody over, and you did not mention anything about the other person not being allowed to sleep with them throughout the entire night, would you then be okay with that afterwards, since you didn't say anything about it?
If nothing was said, then yes.
Gotcha. So
Again, but again, Jim, buddy, I don't want to give you any wrong information or anything.
Oh no. See, the information you're providing is great, because when usually lawyers are males, right? And us males, we don't like these no bang treaties. There was something in Ligo Suave or wherever, Rico Suave, there we go, that country, where they had so many in place that the population actually decreased because everybody was being faithful, and that's weird. So I was wondering, I wanted kind of like a female's perspective. So that's great. So don't feel like you're not helping.
You're actually helping a lot.
Yeah. So let me throw this at you. So what if you find out about the no bang treaty afterwards? Would you feel upset if I accidentally made you violate this no bang treaty?
After the fact, no.
Okay,
If it was before the fact.
So you're a shameless one. I like that. All right, so let me I don't mean to freak you out. I'm sorry. So, Buddy here's gonna tell you what happened the last time, and maybe you could let us know if we actually need more than just that contract. Explain what happened with the scissors and the book.
Okay, right. So it was a pretty heavy night of drinking. It was the three of us. We were all hanging out watching a movie, and we had a couch in the living room, and we were both sitting on either side, and the girl was in the middle. So she definitely had an option as to, who she was going to be with that night. And, the movie finished, and you fell asleep.
I did. That was
which kind of gave up any sort of, even if you had said before, no bang, like, you fell asleep, which therefore nullified the contract.
That's true. So continue. I'm sorry. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. We I
don't exactly have that no bang treaty in.
So I fell asleep.
And I feel like that was a breach of contract. Because the contract would only be valid while you're awake. Am I correct in that?
Ma'am, is that correct?
I'm not too certain of those details again.
Well, I'm sort of with your personal experience. Would you consider that fair game if you were the girl in that situation and the guy fell asleep and you thought, hey, his roommate's kind of cute? Do you think that would?
Well, it's because even if she had the desire to, you fell asleep, so it's like,
right,
you're not even there.
So if I'm asleep, ma'am, and Buddy's doing his thing, which would you go with Buddy, or would you be like, no, I'm supposed to be with Jim? I'm just wondering, just so we can figure out who's right, because if whoever's right, that's that settles a lot of arguments.
Well, if I was already in a relationship with Jim, then I would go ahead and not do it.
No, like, you mean nothing to me.
No, we're not talking relationships at all.
we don't do this. we just hit it and quit it, if you know what I mean. So, like I said, this is a frequent problem because we're not in relationships. So, yeah. So I was wondering, I take you out, like the next morning, I'm jumping ship and you're gone. You're out of here, getting thrown out like you're yelling at a baseball game. and I fall asleep, and here's Buddy over here, he's woozing you. You know, what's the right, what would you do? Not what's the right thing to do, but what would you do? Like, who's correct? Am I correct, or is he correct?
Well, if there already was a contract in place between you guys, then I wouldn't have went ahead and slept with the girl.
With the girl, okay. But no, you're the girl in this situation. There's only one girl. We haven't been to as lucky to have two girls. But you said
Right.
you. But
I feel like if that were the case, we wouldn't have these problems.
right,
but-
yeah.
Well, it might complicate them, but
Yeah, but if there was already a contract in place, I still would, I wouldn't, on your behalf, I wouldn't breach the contract just because somebody else fell asleep.
Right. So like if you know, what if he just started taking his shirt off? You'd be like, no, please no, type of stuff.
Yeah, well, I have self-control, so
Oh.
I would, yeah. If,
See, that's
if
something
I was-
we're
if I
having.
had-
Now you mentioned if there was a girl there, you would pick the girl. So in any of those situations, if there was a girl there, you would just go with the girl, and that was it. End of story.
No, I was speaking on behalf of you guys. If there was a contract already in between you guys, then I wouldn't have gone and breached the contract on behalf of just because she was there.
Gotcha. Now what if?
so I was the one that was wrong in that situation.
If there was already a contract in place.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't.
Well, that's the thing is that's why we're calling is because we need contracts in place because we're hitting this weird point where, you know,
What if-
where is it really like, you know, holding us into agreement here because you know,
What if-
verbal is very vague.
I got. What about this situation, man? And I just want you to be honest. And I don't mean to sound pervy, but what if we're in a situation like that? We have a no bang clause and what I'd like to call a double play clause, where like we could just say let's just both go and see what happens. Would you be cool with that, buddy?
I mean, I'd be open to it.
Now, ma'am, in a situation like that, would you feel comfortable with killing two birds with one stone, if you know what I mean? Stone being your stone.
Certainly, me personally, no, I wouldn't do something like that.
Okay, let's see. But do you think most females would? I mean, I'm just, you know, again, if we knew all these answers, we wouldn't be needing a no bang treaty.
Right.
Certainly, I honestly, it honestly depends on the girl. Myself, I wouldn't. I don't know how other girls are.
Right. Interesting. Did you have any other questions or random?
Not really. I feel like, you know, this might be a good thing for us to pursue here.
Okay, so maybe would you be able to send like the message in to like the lawyers and stuff and just kind of let them know this is what we're looking for and you know just start getting this rolling, getting this no bang treaty in place. Have you ever heard of this, by the way? Like, is this we just moved to New York, so I didn't know if no bang treaties were popular here.
Yeah, I personally haven't heard of it myself.
Oh, okay. You should.
Is that something we could look into copywriting? If other people come in and get one?
We could be like
Could we set up another consultation for that?
We could set up like a no bang treaty franchise.
Certainly. Let me go ahead and gather your information for the attorney so he can go ahead and start reviewing this and return the call to go ahead and better answer any questions.
Of course.
And so the first name is Jim?
Yes, J. I am capital J.
Perfect. And may I get a last name for you as well?
Collinsworth, Colenswrth.
Thank you.
And
And
if you,
what is a good callback number for you?
we'll give you let's see. I'll give you my number because I don't really trust Buddy. It'll be 818-275.
Perfect. And so I definitely will go ahead and get this back. So just to verify, Jim, the last name, because that was a little fast, Colensworth.
Oh wow, yes, you're correct. I
That
like
was impressive.
I like to do things very fast. If you know what I'm saying. Fast guy. Usually the first one in must
Some would say a little too fast.
Oh, buddy, what a jack monkey. Now, what exactly are you gonna put into like the notes for the lawyers?
All the details it just gives me.
Okay, which is I just want to make sure that they're getting the right information, because one of those pet peeves of mine is when I have to like re-explain myself to people. So if you could just kind of repeat back what you're putting in the notes, that way if they're wrong, I can just let you know. That way these lawyers kind of know what they're getting themselves into.
Certainly. So basically, you guys are having an issue, and you would like a treaty in place, for basically like a no bang treaty.
No bang treaty. Yeah, I'd like to coin that actually. No bang treaty. Hashtag no bang treaty. Hashtag no bang.
Certainly.
And it's not. And you can put in the notes that it's not like a abstinence program, because some may think like, oh, no bang, that's probably like,
Oh yeah, that could easily be misconstrued.
yeah, this is like a thing where like kind of like when you see a front seat in a car and you say like shotgun, it's kind of like that, except we don't own guns.
It's instead of seat, it's women. So
Yeah, and kind of like making them our property, actually.
Certainly. Is there anything else I can relay back to the attorney for you at this time, Jim?
When do you think they will be able to get a hold of us?
Certainly. So the attorney usually is in the office Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay, so we well actually no, because we missed them by a little bit.
we're gonna have to do our own verbal agreement tonight. But
Yeah, ma'am, just for your purse, because you seem very very intelligent. How do we handle this tonight before? Because I would say the treaty's probably not going to be in place until at least Thursday of next week. If the lawyers if they get on it, no pun intended, maybe a pun intended, why not? So how would you recommend, like, just because you're a female, how would you deal with how would you tell us to deal with it tonight beforehand?
Honestly, I wouldn't just bring one female back to the house if there's two of you.
So you're okay. So find multiple women. Should I maybe slip some NyQuil in his drink tonight? I'm just kidding. I've done that before though.
Try it.
I've done that before. See, I'm not. I think he's done it to me too, because I ran. Who falls asleep during Kick-Ass? Like that's. So you're saying if we can now, what if one girl comes over? Do you think we should hire? Should I hire one for Buddy over here? Should I just hire a lady of the night? I think that's the correct term.
If it comes down to it's honestly completely your decision.
Gotcha.
Because if only one female is going to cause an issue, then.
Would you feel comfortable with slipping her some NyQuil and just when I'm done, I'll bring her into your room, and then when you're done, just pass her around?
I mean, I don't see why not.
That works. Okay, I think we had it figured out.
Certainly. And so, Jim, just to verify that I have your number correct before we do disconnect, 818-275-6.
Yes, that is correct.
Perfect. I will go ahead and get this back and ask that your call is returned.
Okay, and what was your name?
My name is Brianna.
Rihanna. It was very nice talking to you. Thank you very much for your help.
Thanks so much.
And next time you're out and about with a man, you should ask if they have a no bang treaty in place, and if they do, you could tell them that you helped start the no bang treaty of America, the NBA.
Certainly, I will.
Now, before I hang up, do you think that's a good idea? Like, do you think multiple people would like this?
Yes, if it's causing issues between friends, then yes.
Do you think girls would need this too? Because I don't know how girls act. If I knew how girls would act, we wouldn't need the NyQuil to put in their drinks.
Exactly.
So, do you think girls would need that too?
Not necessarily.
Okay, so okay, well, guys only. Okay,
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm down with that. I'm not down with guys. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
Hell no.
I was gonna say.
That was only
What?
once. Only one. It was only once. Why do you have to keep bringing it up, man?
I'm just saying.
All right. Thank you thank you for your help, Rihanna, and I will be hearing you on the radio.
Certainly, you're very welcome. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
No bang, no bang.
All right. Have a good evening.
You have a great evening, actually.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Because she was cool with the nightclub.
We're like, boys just being boys.
Like, we would say the most messed up shit. Certainly.
What if we just cut her up into itty bitty pieces? That way she's with us forever.
Certainly.
Man, how would you feel if you were in a blender?
I gotta see that, kid.
I think somebody vined it already.
Yeah, I saw it somewhere on your